Hi all, I'm Rachana. Today we are going to look into BatchPutItem operation of Amazon Dynamo DB connector in Mule. BatchPutItem puts multiple items in one or more table. A single call can transmit up to 16 MB data over the network. Now let's see how my Dynamo DB looks like. This is my Dynamo DB, which consists of ID, escape, branch, and subject as columns. All these are of string data types. Let's jump into the demo. This is my basic flow, which consists of an listener followed by an input request and batch put item. In order to invoke the batch put item operation, we need to create our payload. Okay, this is how I have constructed my initial payload to invoke the batch put item operation, which consists of a DB name followed by what kind of request I'm doing. It's a put request, and then I'm providing the columns, whichever we saw in the Dynamo DB, and with the same naming convention ID, escape, branch, and subject. As all these are string data types, I'm explicitly mentioning this as a string data type. And once the request is constructed, I'm wrapping that request as an object with a class or Mule extension Dynamo DB API model write request. This you can find inside your Amazon Dynamo DB connector under org Mule extension Dynamo DB API model package, where we have this class. Okay. Once the payload is constructed successfully, let us see our batch put item configuration. For the batch put item, I'm using the basic connector configuration. Let us see how it looks like. This is how my configuration looks like, which consists of an access key, secret key, and followed by the region endpoint. Once the connector configuration is given, I'm mentioning what kind of the request I'm providing. We have the options like expression or edit line. I'm going with the expression and providing it as the value as a payload which has been constructed in the previous step. Now let us see how this works. As you all know, in the previous video, we created a student with the help of the put item operation. I'm inserting the subjects to that student, which, okay, here is how my input request looks like. I'm providing the student ID followed by what and all the student has opted as his subjects to be taken for that particular year. Here comes subject ID followed by the subject and what is the branch. Now let us hit the request. Okay. Our request is successful. Let us see whether it has been reflected in the Dynamo DB. Yes, we gave two subjects, that is subject 1, subject 2, followed by the branch and what and all the subject is.